So welcome back. Today we take a look at Bloodbowl 3, the state of the game. Where is it? What's been promised? What do we really hope for next? So Bloodbowl 3's been out for nearly 3 months now, and it's time to really take a good look at the state of the game, what's changed and where we've got to. Also what's promised as we head in towards Season 1 proper at the end of May. So firstly, let's take a look at the official updates and what the developers have said. And if we start by going all the way back to the end of March, the customization update that was promised that basically allowed you to get one piece of detail from the shop and apply it to everyone. That was actually finally applied, and the details went in there, and effectively everything that you unlocked you could share across different players, so you didn't have to buy 11 shoulder pads for 11 players. You could share that across detail. There were some minor fixes, including some controls and details around skills and some unresponsiveness. If we then go forward, there was a community update a couple of days later at the end of March, which was about resetting the quick match ladder, and there were some issues around this. There were some details around how they reset this and what happened to the teams that became a bit unpopular very quickly. And although we're only in the pre-season and still very much playing with these ladders, it was clear that the communication and what actually happened wasn't very good. We've then gone into a very quiet period. The next update from the developers was the 11th of April, so a good 2 weeks later. That was a Player of the Month. I'm not going to go into that too much. And then the next update wasn't until the start of May, which was another Player of the Month, and this was for April. And then last week we actually had another update. So this is patch 1.0.7, so we're not even at 1.1 here, just we're still in minor patches. Fixing some texture issues, fixing some crashes, some locks, and fixing some differences and details around how skills were applied or things that happen. And that's it for the official updates in terms of where we've been. So the game's been out now since the very start of sort of February time, and what we've seen is that there were an initial whole heap of bugs and updates squashed, particularly around the stability of the game and the servers, and that was really good. And then what we saw was a lot of discussion about the things that didn't need to be fixed. And if we look at one of those in particular, the admin tools. Now this post came out on the 1st of March and was a response from a letter sent from community leagues, which went through all of the details about what they wanted to do. And the big thing here I want to pick up is we are aiming at having them ready during the pre-season before the start of Season 1. Start of Season 1 is due the 25th of May. We haven't seen any of these admin tools come in yet. Really hoping that over the next couple of weeks we're going to get some through. So let's talk about the state of the game. So if we talk about Bloodbowl 3 as a game, what's changed since last time we talked it through? Well, to be honest, not a lot has changed. Probably the biggest thing that's changed is the number of people playing the game has definitely gone down. We've seen those teams that are playing their TVs start to creep up in detail. We've still seen dropouts, we've still seen locks, but we've not seen any major changes. We've not seen some of the skills corrections sorted, we've not seen some of the locks and details sorted. We have seen the patch applied across the consoles as well as to the PC players, but all in all, there's not been a big change. And at this stage, would I recommend this game? I'd still have to say that this is a game that I wouldn't recommend even to the hardcore Blood Bowl players, because it's just not working very well and there's not a whole heap of content in it. And would I recommend someone who wanted to get into the gameplay? Absolutely not. I'd recommend they play a tabletop version and go for it. So enough of looking back, let's look forward. And the biggest look forward is the launch of Season 1. So this was due 25th of May. So just over 2 weeks' time, we are due a big update to Season 1 for Blood Bowl 3. And this new faction and new Blood Pass is going to be available to all, not just those who have upgraded or spent some money onto it. So that's going to be a new team, one of the new teams that we know is already in the game. It's meant to have a new customization, a new competitive season, a new official ladder, and some readability optimization in. We're also expecting to see those admin tools in it, and it would be really great to see the ability to play in a different way with your friends, set up leagues, make them work, and a little bit more content. Another team would be great, working would be great, reducing the lockups would be great. That's the biggest thing we want to see going forward, because we need to get players back into this game. At the moment, Blood Bowl 3 is losing players much quicker than it's picking up players, and that's really not going to be good for the future of the game. So where are we state of the game early May? I think we're in the stage where we were a month ago, and not much better than we were 2 months ago. We're still waiting for the release of Season 1 and what will come with it, and probably at this stage not really thinking it's going to be great. But let's hope that all things pick up soon. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time with a state of the game update at the launch of Season 1. Happy gaming, good fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe, more videos coming soon.